Hey, it's your friend Brandon over at your Abilene Palm Harbor. I was admiring this home earlier and I wanted to show you a little bit about the kitchen. The first thing to notice is this huge island. First, it has an overhang right here. It's perfect for a couple of stools. It's great for extra seating, or of course, it's your homework station when the kids get home from school. So you make sure they do it. You've also got power right here. So if what they're doing is on a laptop or a Chromebook, you're set. There's power on the other side. And on the other side, this is your perfect prep area. So you can plug in your blender, all your appliances right here, get everything ready before you head over to the stove. The flooring, I wanted to point out, is just beautiful with these gray cabinets. It has a 7-year warranty on it. Now we show it here in the kitchen, but I can always order it throughout the home. So come on in. Right here is another nice little thing to point out. This is our farm style sink that's going to come with this home. It is perfect for really improving your posture. So I'm not the tallest guy, but I'm not short. I can sit here, wash my hands, do what I need to do without hunching over and putting extra pressure and pain on my back. Speaking of right here, this is the perfect view for when you're out looking at the kids as you're taking care of what you need to do. It's also going to come, because this is a packaged home, it has a couple of little extras hidden in it. One of those is this shelving right here. It's pipe supported, which means it's really strong, and it's absolutely stunning. Just a nice little aesthetic, like a finishing touch, if you will. Right here, this dishwasher is going to come with it. Now, not all, this is another little addition because it's a packaged home. But how often in our busy lives do we have our coffee cup that we set down somewhere and maybe we didn't rinse out, or our protein shake that maybe stayed in the car a little bit too long? Rinse, stick it in, turn it on, makes life so much easier. Which brings me to our stove. It's a coil stove, has a nice little safety feature built in. If nothing is sitting on this right here, this coil unit is not on. It's all about safety. Speaking of safety, this is going to be tethered to the wall here. So, heaven forbid somebody wants to play on it. It's tethered, it's not going anywhere. Speaking of the wall behind it here, you have your Venta-Hood. This is just gorgeous. It's a statement piece. When you have people over, it's something to talk about, it's something to draw attention to, and it's so functional too. Your light, your vent, everything's all in there. Right below it, you have your backsplash. Now that's something, again, that comes with the packaged home, or we can add it at anything, and everyone knows it's way more expensive to add later than it is to just order with it. But I wanted to show you, I brought one of my color boards. So the colors in this home are all off of a board, and we put it together, we make it really, really good. We actually have 3 of these boards, color schemes if you will, with all the different things you can select. Everything from countertops to your backsplash, to the flooring, to the colors on the walls. It's you really get to make this your own, and that's kind of the point. And of course, I didn't mention you get to pick your cabinet colors. Now, I brought 3 with me just to give you an example. We have more, but if you want to see them, then you got to come see me. Now, right over here, your fridge. I touched on the other appliances that come with it. Your fridge comes with it, but I should touch on, there's a 5-year extended warranty that comes with all of your appliances. It's kind of like a, when you first buy one, you get the warranty with it. Works very similar to that. Now, Whirlpool actually does something really, really cool. If something happens and your fridge ends up messing up, they will have somebody on site, typically next day. If you're way out in the boonies, it might be 2 days, but they will repair it or replace it for you. And in addition, if you ended up losing groceries to something due to the fridge, they will give you up to $300 to go buy new groceries. And in today's world, that's number one, goes a long ways. And number two, who else does that? That's amazing. One thing, since we're by the fridge, I would love to touch on the fridge here, this seal that goes along right here. If this were not here, you can think, but how would that change? The biggest thing is the motor inside the fridge would have to work double time because you'd have all of the air escaping right there. Now it's no different when we put two pieces of a home together. This is a double wide. You have your marriage line actually right here. And what we do is we take part A with your front door and part B with your back door, and when we marry them together and set them, we use a giant seal, kind of like the one in that fridge there. It's called a mainline gasket, and it seals the whole thing. It keeps your bills down, it keeps the temperature more ambient, and most importantly, it keeps you way more comfortable in your home. And this, I'd be amiss if I didn't show you this. You have a huge, gigantic pantry right here. We could call it the Master Chef pantry, if you will. Now, this is an amazing home, and I've really only showed you one room. If you want to see the rest of it, give me a call, 325-676-9700. And everybody have an amazing day. Once again, your friend Brandon at Abilene Palm Harbor. Have fun.